Alright, welcome back to another episode and review on lineman football. Alright, so today I have the Riddell Evolution pads for you guys. I picked these up for around $150 at Team Skyline, and also with it I got the Riddell backplate, just standard backplate, for like another $40. So altogether with tax came out to like just around $200. So I'm going to go through a couple of things on these backplates. So to start off, we have the new style belt straps. Now, the nice thing I like about these straps compared to the old elastic ones is that you get as tight as you need, and there's no way that if it's done up you can't pull the pads apart like that at all. It's locked in, it's tight, you're good to go. There's nothing like that. Another couple features on it is the double layer. Now the one thing they incorporated with this is, if you see this bubble along here, that's to help spread out the energy more. And it also has the flat pad design, so it's not super bulky on your shoulders, it's not overhanging. And that's one thing that a lot of linemen get screwed on a whole bunch of times, is that their coaches give them the biggest possible pads they could ever find, which is bullshit to the linemen. And so it's nice to just get your own pads sometimes, just because you can get that look you want, because you want to be a big, bulky line, but at the same time you don't want to look like an idiot, and you want to have some of that modern flair like the corners and shit get to have. Another nice feature about this is, which I've never seen before, is straps on the back. That's so you can get it as tight as possible on your back, so it's not that like one size fits all kind of scenario thing, which is nice. One thing I don't really like about is that where the straps are right here, I didn't like that a lot, just because I kind of wish they were wider out, but like the back plate, it does, and it restricts the movement of the back plate back and forth, which can be kind of bad sometimes. But like one thing is with this back plate, I'll show you guys in a bit how it goes all the way down my back, which I really like. There leaves absolutely no room. Now a couple things about this that I don't like is on the inside, as you can see, it's a nice soft material. Well, it's not soft, but like it's cushiony. But at the same time, this neck pad, I'm not a huge fan of that. But also, this is like a linebacker or corner pad or receiver, but it is nice because it extends on the deltoid a bit, which you really look for. And so now I'll put it on and show you guys what it looks like on me. So this is me wearing the pads, and as you can see, they're really nice and small on the shoulders, which I really like, and it has that flat pad design. So you still have a lot of movement here. One thing you could get is sternum pads, but I don't really like those, because then when you're blocking you need it right in here, and so you don't have a lot of that movement with the pads. Also when you're down in the stance, it can be kind of painful in here when you have your hand on the ground, and so that's nice. A couple flaws of the pads. When you're a bigger guy, they don't really, even though they're not really made for us, I kind of wish these were the straps were extended a bit. But because they're nice and short, you can kind of tuck them away really easy, which is nice. You can kind of tuck them underneath or do something like that, Works just a lot easier. But another flaw is with the strap, they come undone, and when it's not a super tight knot, you kind of have to readjust them a lot. Which is why on the back of them, with these straps, it has the little thingy that holds it together, and that keeps it really nice and tight. On here you can see this back plate goes, I could do it a little lower, but I didn't want to. So right here it goes right to almost around my tailbone, so there's no gap between my girdle, and when you're shot blocking, you can really hurt your back like that. So I'll go over a couple more things. So right in here, as you can see, I mentioned these pads are a little tight right in this area, and they're pretty hard, so when you lift, it can really hurt your neck sometimes, and depending on how big your helmet is, that kind of stuff. And then with these straps, you see how it goes to the bottom? I kind of wish you can adjust it, but they'll go right back up a lot, and see, so you have to fix those, and that can be kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. But overall, they're really nice light pads, and they're like for $200 compared to like the Riddell CLS pads, which are like $500 with the power back plate. It's a really good deal. So I think for a lot of linemen, if you don't want to wear those massive bulky pads and your coaches don't really have the nicest pads for your team, I think it's really worth it to go and pick up a power of these. Again, these are the Riddell Evolution pads, and just a standard backplate made by Riddell. And yeah.